Welcome to today's analysis. In an increasingly connected world, where we communicate more through social media than face-to-face, our understanding of relationship building and etiquette is evolving every day. A heart reaction, a comment, a share, these seemingly small actions have become how we express emotions, care, and social connection. However, there's a major paradox. The easier communication becomes, the more fragile true connection seems. Amid rushed messages, an overflow of posts, and endless distractions, how can we maintain authenticity, empathy, and above all, the ability to inspire others? In this context, a nearly 90-year-old book, once considered outdated, has never been more relevant. That book is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. A timeless masterpiece on communication, relationship building, and positive influence. Today, we'll unpack the 9 core principles of this classic, not through a traditional lens, but through the filter of the 21st century. The era of digital technology, social media, personal branding, and multi-platform communication. Part 1. Connecting in a digital world. The first 3 principles. Principle 1. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Number 1. Social media is the most emotionally vulnerable place. Let's acknowledge a truth. In the digital world, especially on social media, where emotions flare up from just a few lines of text, managing negative reactions isn't just helpful. It's essential. We often assume that criticism will prompt change, but in reality, it rarely does. Criticism doesn't make people better. It makes them feel attacked, hurt, and emotionally withdrawn. Even a seemingly harmless judgment can break connections, lead to misunderstandings, and damage your credibility. Number 2. Don't rush to find who's right. Look at the system. Instead of reacting impulsively, asking constructive, reflective questions can lead to better mutual understanding. For example, what part of the process may have led to this unexpected outcome? Were there factors that might have caused a misunderstanding? Are our perspectives different because of personal experiences? When you shift from blaming to analyzing, you turn conflict into an opportunity for understanding. This is the essence of intelligent communication. Number 3. Why calmness is essential in the digital age. In online spaces, where tone, facial expressions, and context are often missing, emotions can easily be misread, leading to unnecessary conflict and hurt feelings. That's why staying calm, refusing to react impulsively, judge, or blame, is one of the strongest tools for preserving trust and deep connection. Calmness doesn't mean silence. It means choosing to respond consciously, not letting emotions control your action. Number 4. Final thoughts. Not criticizing doesn't mean being weak. To sum up, avoiding criticism doesn't mean ignoring the truth or overlooking mistakes. It means responding wisely, effectively, and humanely. In the digital age, where every word you write can be shared, archived, and go viral, let composure become your signature. Remember, people don't change because they're judged. They change when they feel understood and respected. Principle 2. Give honest and sincere appreciation. Number 1. Everyone craves recognition. One simple but profound truth. We all want to be acknowledged and valued. Being appreciated doesn't just bring joy. It fosters confidence, self-belief, and a greater desire to contribute. A well-timed compliment can brighten someone's entire day. More importantly, it builds emotional connection, making the other person feel seen and respected. Number 2. How to compliment without being misunderstood. A compliment only holds value when it's genuine, specific, and thoughtful. Generic praise like nice, awesome, cool may feel empty, or worse, insincere. Instead, take a few extra seconds to express appreciation with specificity. Show you genuinely noticed something. Number 3. Example of deep, authentic praise. I'm really impressed by how you analyze Gen Z trends in your article. It made me rethink how our team approaches content development. Such feedback not only brings joy, it helps the person feel deeply understood and recognized for their efforts. Number 4. Application in the digital world. In a world where communication is often reduced to emojis, licks, or short phrases, a kind, specific, sincere compliment carries significant weight. It not only uplifts the recipient, but also contributes to a more positive, human-centered communication culture, even through a screen. Number 5. Final thoughts. Praise to connect, not to please. Ultimately, the right compliment at the right moment isn't just a social nicety. It's a bridge between people in an emotionally distant world. When you genuinely appreciate someone, you elevate not only them, but also your own value in their eyes. Remember, those who know how to give timely praise don't just have high emotional intelligence. They spread positivity. Principle 3. Show genuine interest in others. Number 1. A simple but increasingly rare virtue. Let's face it, everyone wants to feel cared for, but no one wants to feel like they're just a task on someone's to-do list. This principle reminds us, if you want people to care about you, start by truly caring about them. Not with surface-level small talk like, "How are you?" followed by disinterest, but with sincere attention to their emotions, interests, and life context, things that make them feel seen, heard, and valued. Number 2. Why genuine interest is so valuable today. In the digital age, interactions are often condensed into messages, emails, comments, and calls. We respond quickly, react instantly, but we miss deeper connection. That's why even a small act, a thoughtful question, a well-timed message, can leave a lasting impression and build genuine connection. Number 3. Simple but powerful ways to show you care. Before starting a conversation, whether online, in a meeting, or in person, take a few moments to learn. What are they working on recently? What are they passionate about now? What did they recently share on social media? Any recent life or career updates? Then begin with something specific. Are you still into urban gardening? I remember your inspiring posts. Or, still doing weekend marathons? I really enjoyed your post about it last month. These small details make a big difference. They show you've been listening and that you care, even from behind a screen. Number 4. Final thoughts. Sincere interest is a hidden key to lasting connection. Authentic care doesn't require grand gestures. Sometimes, all it takes is a timely question, a short message, or recalling something meaningful. It shows, I'm not just talking to you, I'm truly connecting with you. Remember, sometimes, a small act at the right moment sparks a big connection, because sincerity transcends distance and technology. Part 2. Tactful communication. Letting others save face. Principle 4. Respect others' opinions. Never say you're wrong. Let's begin with a truth about human communication. People have an instinctive need to protect their ego. When someone hears "you're wrong," their first reaction is rarely to listen. Instead, they often become defensive, resist, or double down on their stance. This doesn't mean they're being difficult. It's a natural reaction to feeling their identity or dignity is under threat. Emotionally, they shut down and stop receiving new information, no matter how valid your argument may be. That's why, if your goal is to maintain a productive conversation and encourage collaboration instead of conflict, it's essential to avoid confrontational language like "you're wrong." Instead, use a softer approach, open-ended language that invites discussion. This not only diffuses tension but shows you're looking for shared understanding, not trying to win a debate. For example, instead of "I disagree, you misunderstood," try "That's an interesting viewpoint. I see things a bit differently. Would you be open to exploring both perspectives together?" This doesn't reject their view, but invites them to consider an alternative, opening space for dialogue and mutual growth. Especially in digital communication, where tone can be misread and intentions unclear, a poorly phrased rebuttal can come across as offensive, even when unintended. So, choose your words with care. Remember, effective communication isn't about winning arguments. It's about keeping hearts open after the conversation ends. Principle 5. Admit when you're wrong. Let's be clear. No one is perfect. Mistakes are part of being human. But what makes someone trustworthy and respected isn't being flawless. It's how they respond when they make a mistake. Number 1. Why admitting mistakes matters. Whether at work, in partnerships, or in family life, humility in admitting mistakes signals maturity and responsibility. In the digital age, where actions can be screenshotted, shared, and go viral, delaying or dodging accountability can turn a small issue into a major crisis. On social media especially, where public judgment is swift, a prompt, sincere apology can diffuse negativity and even protect personal or brand reputation. Number 2. How to apologize properly. Instead of making excuses or shifting blame, take full responsibility with clear, honest language. For example, "I didn't double-check the information before sharing, which caused some confusion. I sincerely apologize and will update the content right away." This shows accountability and a willingness to correct the error. Number 3. Admitting fault isn't weakness. Many fear that saying "I was wrong" makes them look weak. In reality, it takes courage and confidence to admit mistakes. In fact, those who do often earn greater respect and empathy than those who stubbornly defend their ego. You don't need to be perfect, just willing to take responsibility when you're not. Remember, not everyone dares to admit fault, but those who do are already far ahead in personal growth. Principle 6. Criticize indirectly. Criticism is necessary in any cooperative relationship. From the workplace to personal life, it helps us identify blind spots and improve. However, how you give feedback determines whether it builds or breaks a relationship. Number 1. Why indirect feedback works. Being direct can be effective, but too blunt, and it may damage someone's self-esteem or come off as an attack. In professional settings, where trust and cooperation are vital, harsh criticism can trigger defensiveness or avoidance. Number 2. Examples of tactful criticism. Instead of "Your report was sloppy. There were too many errors," try "The report is off to a strong start. I think refining the data section on page 3 would make it even stronger." Or relate your own experience. "I used to get similar feedback from my manager about data accuracy. Now I double-check that part before submitting." This way, you guide them without making them feel judged, building trust and cooperation. Number 3. The positive impact of tact. People who offer feedback tactfully tend to maintain stronger, longer-lasting relationships. They're seen as emotionally intelligent and trustworthy leaders. Tactful feedback doesn't feel like judgment. It feels like support. Remember, criticism done right isn't about pointing out flaws. It's about inspiring progress. Part 3. Creating lasting influence without pressure or force. Principle 7. Let others feel the ideas theirs. Number 1. The power of ownership. People are more committed and effective when they believe they're acting on their own decisions. When ideas come from within, they feel responsible and motivated. In contrast, when people are forced to follow someone else's instructions, even if they agree, they may feel controlled, leading to resistance or passive compliance. Number 2. Why you should prompt, not command. Issuing commands robs others of the chance to think for themselves. It undermines intrinsic motivation, the real driver of creativity, enthusiasm, and long-term commitment. Modern leadership, especially with younger generations like Gen Z, requires enabling people to contribute and decide, not just follow. Number 3. How to prompt instead of direct. Instead of use this tool, try. Of the available tools, which do you think best fits our needs? Or ask, which solution seems most realistic with our current resources? If you were leading this, what step would you prioritize? This builds trust and ownership, making people more engaged in the outcome. Number 4. Real-world application. Whether you're a manager, teacher, or coach, mastering this skill helps others grow into independent thinkers and leaders. It takes practice, but over time, your questions will help others build confidence, problem-solving skills, and initiative. Remember, when people believe the idea is theirs, they commit to it with their heart, not just their hands. Principle 8. See things from others' perspective. Number 1. To be heard, first seek to understand. Communication isn't just about sending information. It's about understanding what others care about and what they need. In other words, effective communication means speaking not just what you want to say, but what others are ready to hear. Number 2. Why you must speak their language, not yours. We often fall into the trap of saying things from our own perspective, I want, I need, I believe, without considering what the other person wants or needs. This is especially dangerous in sales, marketing, leadership, or emotional conversations. If you don't understand the other person's mindset, they may ignore your message, or worse, reject it. Number 3. From I to you. Instead of, I want to introduce product A, try, product A could help your team cut data processing time by 30%, reducing pressure and boosting results. This makes it relevant to them, not just about you. Number 4. Practical applications. This applies to more than business. In management, motivate employees in terms they care about. In parenting, speak in ways children understand emotionally and cognitively. In relationships, show empathy by focusing on what the other person needs to hear, not just what you want to say. Number 5. Helpful questions to build empathy. Before speaking, ask yourself, what are they focused on right now? Am I speaking for my needs, or theirs? If I were in their shoes, what would I want to hear? Remember, great communicators aren't the ones who talk the most, but the ones others truly want to listen to. Principle 9. Appeal to nobler motives. Number 1. Everyone wants to be their best self. Believe this. Within every person is a desire to be good, helpful, and appreciated, regardless of age, status, or background. This inner nobility exists. It just needs to be awakened. When you speak to that part of someone, they'll act not out of obligation, but from the heart. Number 2. Don't just request action. Evoke meaning. When encouraging people to take action, we often rely on logic. Do this because it's needed. But emotional appeal is more powerful. When someone feels their actions have meaning, they become more willing, engaged, and inspired. Number 3. Shift from logic to emotion. Instead of, share this post so others know about the product. Say, share this if you believe this knowledge might help someone avoid a costly mistake. Now, they're not just sharing a link, they're becoming part of a meaningful cause. Number 4. Long-term impact of appealing to higher motives. When you treat others as valuable, capable individuals, they often rise to meet that belief. This is known as the Pygmalion effect, when people live up to the expectations placed on them. Appealing to noble motives isn't manipulation, it's authentic inspiration. Number 5. Use this principle in all areas of life. In education, I know you're someone who takes responsibility for your learning. In leadership, I trust you to put the team's interests first. In marketing, if you believe this product helps others live healthier, be the first to share it. Remember, when you appeal to someone's highest self, you don't just influence their behavior, you inspire their transformation. Part 4. Conclusion: sincerity is the ultimate power in the digital age. Number 1. When sincerity is no longer optional, but fundamental. How to win friends and influence people isn't a collection of clever tactics for quick success. It's not about manipulation or surface-level charm. It's a way of life, a system of values rooted in respect, empathy, and goodwill expressed through even the smallest interaction. No matter how the world changes, no matter how far technology advances, the essence of being human remains the same. We still long to be heard. We still want to be understood. We still crave the feeling of being seen and valued. Number 2. Important reminder: don't use these principles as manipulation tactics. Here's something essential you must always remember. If you use these principles as tricks or as tools to win people over, others will sense your lack of authenticity immediately. These principles only unleash their full power when they're applied from a place of genuine interest, real respect, and a true desire to see others grow. Sincerity can't be faked. The good news: you don't need to fake it if you start from a place of real intention. A closing question to reflect and share. Among the 9 principles shared, which one do you find the most challenging to apply in today's digital environment? And why? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment and share your perspective, story, or personal insight. Your voice might just make someone else feel understood, too. And if you found this content valuable, don't forget to hit subscribe to follow more breakdowns on books, communication skills, and personal growth in our Decode the Screen series. Thank you for staying with us until the end. See you in the next video, with even more value to explore together.